club football in Europe has finished. It is done. 0-0. And here we're going to talk about the game that closed it off. Champions League final against Juventus and Real Madrid. How's it going, guys? Mr. Game of Famer, and today we have another episode of Sports Talk. In this episode of Sports Talk, we're going to talk about the Champions League final between Real Madrid and Juventus and my thoughts on the game. So it happened this past weekend in Wales, and Real Madrid came on top. Juventus 4-1 for their 12th, I believe, their 12th Champions League title. That is the most throughout any team. They are the champions of Europe in club competition, and my thoughts are, but first off, let's talk about a little bit of the game. Just a little bit of the game, a little summary, a little bit. So the first half was a great match. I thought this would be a competitive game. This could, this would be a really good game. Ronaldo scored, but then Mandzukic scored an absolute beauty of an overhead kick. It was phenomenal. Probably goal of the tournament. And I think if they won, he will remember that. Like Julio Jones catch in the Super Bowl. People don't really remember it because they lost, and it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna do another one because I'm a Met fan. Andy Chavez's NLCS catch in Game 7 back in 2006. People don't remember, but it's not talked to a whole lot because it doesn't matter because they lost. And it's a shame because that was an amazing catch. It was also a double play, by the way. So let's not go off on a tangent. So yeah, it was a great game the first half, and then second half it was all Real Madrid. It was all Real Madrid, and they scored 3 unanswered goals, and they won. And now my opinion, just my thoughts, just Real Madrid are the best team, and probably in the world. They're just it seems like they are more of a team than of an individual contest. Like the Rafa Benitez, that whole saga, that whole tenure was a rough point. It seemed like the team wasn't coherent. They didn't seem like they were playing together, and obviously Ronaldo, he wasn't too happy, during Benitez's time, even saying, if you don't fire him, then I'm leaving. It seemed like Ronaldo was too big for the club, and you need that personality that matches with Ronaldo's personality, and that is Zidane's. When you have a club legend like Zidane and someone who has a personality, more of a personality than Rafa Benitez, it cancels it out. And I didn't really hear too much about his personality, in my opinion, unless I missed something from Ronaldo. I didn't miss anything. So, Ronaldo, he had a great season. Real Madrid, it seemed like they played together. There was a better chemistry. It seemed like they worked together more, and gotta give a lot of credit to them. They played as a team. It wasn't a Ronaldo show. Yeah, he scored 2 goals, but he didn't score all 4. Gotta give credit to him. And he's just one of the best in the world, at what he does. So gotta give a lot of credit to them. They played absolutely phenomenal. They did a fantastic job. And it was well deserved. They deserved the hell out of this Champions League title. So let's quickly talk about Juventus here. And it really is a shame. It really is a shame. 2 of the last 3 years, they make it to the finals, and once again, they just come off short. They come short once again to a Spanish team. And it really is a shame because they have some very talented players, and Buffon comes up short once again. He is, one of the best goalkeepers to play the game ever. He is an absolute football legend. And it's such a shame he just come up short once again. And who knows, this could be his last opportunity. It might be his last opportunity. Like I said, it's just a shame. He's such a talented player. And he also has some talented players. And, in the club, they have Dybala, Chiellini. I'm just blanking all the players, they're another team that works together and plays well. You know, they have Dani Alves too. So, also a fantastic team with a great manager in Allegri. You know, he's doing a fantastic job. Who would have thought he would do a good job to replace Antonio Conte? He's done a fantastic job. Gotta give a lot of credit to him as well. So what is like the future between like those teams? I think Real Madrid are still destined for semifinals, finals appearances in the Champions League. They're still going to be in contention for the Champions League titles. They might even win the La Liga again. Who knows? Juventus is going to be really competitive. You know, it was a fairly close race in Serie A. So I think it's going to be a little bit more competitive. You know, who knows how much Buffon has left in the tank. I think he has another season or two, in my opinion. I don't think he's leaving in the summer. Who knows? He could. I don't know. If he leaves, I don't think he's going to retire. Maybe he'll go to MLS, which I doubt. I doubt he's going to go to MLS. So, and who knows if they're going to return to the finals again. I do think they'll like get out of their group. All depends who's in their group, unless the team doesn't work together anymore or whatever. I still think they are one of the best teams in the world. I just don't think they're going to repeat back once again for a Champions League final spot. That's my opinion, but I do think they'll, you know, be like in the knockout stages, you know, because, you know, they're still a fantastic team. So yeah, well, another Spanish team won the competition. Was this the last 4 years? In my no, 3 years. I don't think 13. I think 13 was won by I think that was Bayern Munich, I want to say. So the last 3 years have been heavily dominated by the Spanish teams. Last year we had Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid. The year before we had Barcelona and Juventus, and the season before we had Atletico versus Real once again. So Spanish teams wise is, you know, they are at the top. You know, they have, you know, Madrid, you have Barcelona, and you also have Atletico Madrid. You know, so it's just, they're just really good, and they're really good in the club competition. So gotta give a lot of credit to the La Liga teams, and, you know, gotta give a lot of credit. Good on them. So guys, that's really it. That's my opinions on the game. Guys, what are your thoughts on the Champions League games, and where do you think both these teams are going to go in the future? So thank you guys for watching. Comment, rate, and subscribe for more content on this channel. Follow me on Twitter at Mr. Game of Fame, and I'll see you guys next time.